Fromp.
What the heck? What is this game? This is so interesting.
Oh, Rinshoop?
Oh, I guess you're just like guessing the emotion. Okay, that makes sense. Hi Simmers, welcome back to my channel. This is Kendra Plays The Sims, and for today's video, I'm going to be playing through part 1 of Lovestruck, where I'm going to be creating a sim, exploring Ciudad Enamorada, and also going to be doing some stuff on Cupids Corner. So if you're interested in watching me play, just go ahead and stay tuned. But first things first, go ahead and like this video and subscribe to my channel, and let's go ahead and have some fun. Okay, and like I mentioned before, we're going to get started with the create a sim. So I know there's a little bit more options now that we have, especially when you go under identity and you go to customize. Now we have these romantic boundaries. So you can really pick if your sim is going to be the jealous type or not, or if they're just going to be more relaxed. But for me, I have basically said my sim will be jealous in all situations, and that even having a conversation about jealousy is not going to change who my sim is. And then we also now have a couple of aspirations available. So under love, we have the paragon partner. So this sim wants to have successful relationships with 2 or more sims, or we also have a romantic explorer. And for me, I'm just going to be spicy, honestly, and I'm going to do the romantic explorer, and that gives us the trait of being alluring. So now we also have some new traits as well, and for me personally, I love them. I think they're so cute. We have a love bug, so these are the people who are swept up in romance and in whirlwind, all those good things when it comes to love. And then you also have romantically reserved. So these sims really take their time getting to know people before building a foundation and before jumping headfirst into romance. So for me, I'm going to do romantically reserved.
Oh.
And then I'm also going to make my sim, I'm also going to make my sim a perfectionist. And I'm also going to make my sim non-committal. So I'm going to try to spice this up as much as possible. My sim's just going to want to date a million people, so we're going to see how this goes. And I think we have some options too under turn ons and turn offs as well. Now we don't want any broke sims. We want somebody that's career minded, interested in health and sports, no taken, preferably wealthy would be nice. And then you can get into some characteristics, and I'm just gonna say ambitious, hardworking, high energy, and I want to make them a homebody. Like, these are the things that's gonna make my sim most attracted to them. Romance styles, I would say woohoo and flirting. And for hair color, outfit, and fashion. For fashion, I'm just gonna go for basics, hipster, preppy, and polished, and streetwear. We'll go for those for our turn-ons and turn-offs. But I think I've picked everything that I wanted to pick for this particular part. So now let's get into some hair and makeup. For this expansion pack, there seems like there's a lot of new hair and stuff like that available. But for my sim, I've already narrowed down everything so we can go ahead and just like pick the hair and the makeup and stuff like that. But I'm also going to click on some of these so you can get a good glimpse of what's available in this pack if you haven't purchased it already. So we've got this hairstyle. A few of these you probably saw in the trailer and whatnot. And I'm kind of liking all the hair on these sims because they all look good to me personally. I've tested them out already, and I had a hard time picking which one I wanted to go with. So I really like this bowl cut. It's something about it that it's just like, it's so alluring with the sim. Let's pick the long look. I'm just gonna pick that one because I think that looks cute, and I think it will go with more of our outfits. In terms of clothing, we've got a lot of different outfits available with shirts and pants, and I really love them. As you can see, they've got a lot of different swatches available. We've got this fishnet. We've got a lot of different shirts and different styles, and they all seem to be pretty up to date. Like, I love that this pack, personally, I love that it's more unique and it has a lot of cute little items in it, honestly. We've got a lot in terms of full body. As you can see, we've got the costumes, and I love the costumes. I can't wait to be able to like try them on with different Sims. I'm so excited. We've got the maid costume, so we'll be able to test those out once we actually get into some gameplay. So I'm gonna go with these basic pants, and for shoes, they've got some pumps available and some tennis shoes, some nice little loafers, and some heels. But for this one, I'm just gonna go with the pumps, and I'm just gonna pick black, honestly. And I think too, for this particular pack, we got a new tattoo. Okay, and here's our 2 new tattoos. So we have one for the hand, and then we have one for the shoulder. And I think for this sim, I'm just gonna go for the one on the hand. For makeup, we just got a few things. We don't have a whole lot, but we do have some new eyelashes, which I'm in love with. I'm just going to look through a couple of these swatches. And for me, I think I'm gonna go with this gold one. And I'm also gonna go with this lip combo, which I don't know if I like the shininess of it or not, but I do like how it matches with the eyeshadow and you have a pretty good consistency. Here's the bottom and the top lashes. I'm not sure how I feel about the bottom and the top, but I love just the top lashes. The top lashes look really good to me. And under accessories, we have a few new earrings available. So we've got a heartbreak, a butterfly, and we just got these cute little heart earrings. And I think I'm just gonna go for these heart earrings. And I'm going to pick a necklace that actually matches. So I'm gonna narrow this down to Lovestruck, and I'm going to pick a new necklace. So let's see. Ooh, I'm kind of liking this gold little necklace right here. Okay, so here's our sim. We have Briana Prescott, and as you can see, we've got her makeup done. I gave her a full sleeve, and I added the tattoo from the Lovestruck pack. And this is what our sim looks like. So let's go ahead and get into some gameplay, and let's explore the new world. So first things first, I want to get Briana into a job. So let's go ahead and get her started into this new career that they have. Okay, and here are our careers, but I'm just going to go for the romance consultant because this one says, are you a natural at interpreting feelings, a sucker for romance, and interested in helping others find their happily ever after? You may be destined to become a romance consultant. So the career branches with this is a relationship counselor and matchmaker. And I'm going to start that off for 20 simoleons an hour, and that goes from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And we're going to take this job. Okay, so now we have a work assignment, and it says watch the Telenova TV channel for 2 hours. And we're going to take that, and we're going to go ahead and watch that after we introduce our guests who have come over. And as you can see, I'm going to invite our neighbors in. It says, do you see this fur? Do you see this bear looking face? This is no mere costume. This is 100% quality real life bear right here. So, I don't know. As you can see, I don't know what this sim is. Anywho, we're gonna let's ask about Cupid's Corner. Maybe this is a new thing that they're gonna have throughout the game. Let's see if we can we're gonna watch a channel, and let's see if we see Telenova on there. Okay, here we go. And it says watch Telenova. So we're gonna do that while other Sims are in here just chatting away. Okay, and it says that Briana has acquired the romance skill, I guess because she has watched this show. So if you don't know, you can actually increase your romantic skills by watching romance and Telenova and all of that good stuff. Okay, so Briana's just getting her time in before work, and her job actually starts in 21 hours. And while our guests are over here, I think I'm gonna play Thumbs Up. We're gonna play this game with these Sims, and I'm gonna see what happens. What the heck? What is this game? This is so interesting.
Oh. Rinship?
Oh, I guess you're just like guessing the emotion. Okay, that makes sense. See, as you can see, we learned that Monica is family oriented while playing the game. So now you get a chance to build relationships too. So we've already made 3 new friends. My sim is like freaking out. Okay, so we're gonna stop this game and we're gonna try to play the other one. Okay, so now while we were playing this game, we have the opportunity to see the following players, like their turn-ons and their turn-offs. So as you can see, Monica, she doesn't like argumentative sims, egotistical sims, emotional makers, idealists, nature enthusiasts, orange hair, or orange clothes. So if you're interested in learning what other sims are interested in, this game is actually a really good way to actually be able to identify that. And I'm gonna exit out of it and I'm just gonna continue to talk and mingle. And I've just flirted with this sim actually. So we're gonna see if there's any other new interactions, and there are. We're gonna charm this sim and see what happens. And as you can see, we're building up relationships. And if you don't remember, my sim is non-committal, so she'll date anyone and she has like no strings attached, really. So I'm guessing Monica just wants to stick around. And we're just gonna do friendly. And let's see, let's actually share love insights, unsolicited. Let's ask about learn more. And let's ask for her attraction level too. And we're going to explore this new world. So we're sending this sim home. And of course they say it's always nice hanging out and they're gonna leave. But anyways, okay, and I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna send this sim out and we're just gonna travel. And we're actually gonna travel alone into the world. And as you can see, we've got some new places to go. So I think that's a residential place. We've got a vacation rental available, which is nice. We've got a park. We've got this nightclub. We've got this gym. So I think that let's go ahead and go to this nightclub. Okay, and my sim is feeling pretty flirty. So I'm just going to go up to people and I'm just going to be romantic with some. And I'm just gonna do like flirty introductions and stuff too. My sim is embarrassed, I guess because she walked up on another sim and tried flirting. I guess these things can get pretty embarrassing. Okay, now she's happy again. We're good. And we're just gonna give unsolicited advice. She's sad because nobody will listen to her advice, I guess. Every time she tries to talk to a sim, they walk off. So maybe we can go play the game up here, play woohoo with, and we can just pick all of the people at the freaking bar. Why not? So we're gonna invite all of these people to play. So let's see what it looks like when you play with a big group of people. And my sim is starting to get sleepy. So after we play this game, I'm gonna go ahead and send her home. But let's see what this looks like and what we learn about other sims while we're playing this. And as you can see too, because we're playing this game together and like mingling with other sims, now we have like built relationships with everybody just in that small amount of time of just like playing the game. So really you should take the game around with you. That way you can get to know other sims. Okay, so now we have learned that one of the players, her turn-offs is emotional decision makers and optimists. So that was about Janae, who is this sim. She does not like emotional decision makers or optimists. Oh, we also learned too that Dominic, his turn-offs are optimist, pessimist, pet enthusiast, brown hair, which X us off the list, blue clothes, and flirting. He doesn't like flirting. So that's good to know. And the sim is married too. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're gonna send our sim home and we're gonna have her get on this date nap in the morning once she wakes up from going and doing her own thing. And before we get on Cupid's Corner, we might have to go ahead and send her to work, and we'll see what kind of interactions we get there too. Okay, and we've got our sim back up, and first things first, she has to use the bathroom, so we're gonna send her to do that. And we're also going to just have her do a quick meal since she really doesn't have that much time before she has to go to work. And we're just gonna do like a breakfast burrito. And let's see if she's missing anything for work. So she's not missing anything for work. She watched Telenova TV for 2 hours, and hopefully she can get off on the right foot going to work, especially now that she has done what she's supposed to do. And that is her outfit for work. And as you can see, she's a consultant, I think. She's a romance newbie. So let's see what her interactions are at work. Right now we're just going to work normally. And we have an unknown caller. It says, hey, mind if I crash at your place for a few days? No, absolutely not. Okay, and we've met Valentina from Enchanting at work, whatever that means. And she's a matchmaker, but she has a spouse. We're going to have her go onto the computer and we're going to open Cupid's Corner and see what we have available and see if we can go on some dates or something with some other Sims. Okay, and we're on Cupid's Corner and we can see our sexual orientation. So we're romantically attracted to women and men, and we're interested in woohoo with women and men. And for me, I'm just going to be looking for young adults, and that's pretty much it, honestly. And for her picture, we'll pretty much keep that the same, or we'll try out another picture. Okay, and we updated our picture actually by taking another picture. And I'm going to say I describe myself as, I would say alluring. So I'm going to pick that one, and romantically reserved. So we've got 7 different people, and we've got this one adult, young adult, and she lives in Windenburg, and she's a snob and creative. I'm not interested in having any snobs. Then we have Eduardo, and he's an adult, and he's a bookworm, and this is a turn on for Briana, and he's a vegetarian. So we're gonna like this sim to add them to our saved tab. Now we're in our saved, and we can add to our contacts, or we can ask to create a date. And so we also have a remaining number of Sims you can interact with today, and a total number of Sims you can have in your save tab. So I have 2, and I can only have 15. So I'm gonna add them both to my contacts. And we're also going to, let's ask Eduardo to create a date. Okay, so now we're on an event, and I just want to do a get to know you date. And I don't know if I want to do the goals and rewards. Let's do the goals and rewards just to make it fun and spicy. And we're just going to socialize and be friendly. Hopefully get some food and drinks. And then let's do some dancing. We are just going to actually pick a nightclub to go to. Or maybe we should go to a lounge. Let's pick this lounge. And it says Briana learned about Eduardo's financial status, and Eduardo seems to be doing okay. We're going to go ahead and we're just going to order food. And I'm just going to do fish and chips. And we also have to drink something as well. So maybe we can order a drink. And let's order drinks for both of us. And I'm just going to do a virgin drink as well. And we're dancing on our date as well. And let's see. We're not yet romantically interested yet. We're just doing a get to know you. So we're just gonna see what happens. Okay. Okay, and we have learned a few things about Eduardo since he started sharing with us. And he said his turn-ons are black hair, blonde hair, gray hair, outdoorsy fashion, and his turn-offs are polished fashion. We actually got a gold medal for how good we did at this date. So it says they just became good friends, and I think that's a really good foundation to start off on for them actually being in a relationship. And we are kissing on our first date, but oh well, our sim is non-committal, so why not? It says Eduardo is feeling a romantic connection for Briana and wants to suggest a date. Do you want this to happen? And let's just go on a date. Okay, and I had to switch some things up with the date because I just wanted to get under the stars and snuggle and stuff like that. So I just changed the location, and now they're just going to snuggle and watch the clouds in the sky just from this blanket. And they're gonna snuggle too, I think. Okay, and we're just going to whisper sweet nothings. And we're also going to do some flirting as well. And we're just going to praise beauty. And we might do some other things too, like canoodle. See what happens. And I really like this new blanket, honestly. Okay. And we're just snuggling up and just kissing the sim and stuff like that. And I wonder if you have to have like a particular thing in order to woohoo outside. Okay, and now we're just cloud gazing as well. So we did the stargazing, and I also want to do a little bit of flirting as well. So let's see if this actually works. And we're just gonna praise his beauty. And I'm actually going to ask him, I'm gonna ask him to extend the date. And we've gotten more time, so let's just talk about woohoo. And let's just discuss woohoo on TV. Okay, and I think we're just gonna ask the sim to change the venue if possible. And we're just gonna go home, and we're just gonna do a little bit more flirting and teasing and see what happens from there. Okay, and I'm gonna wear my own little flirty costume, and as you can see, I've turned into a fairy, which is super cute. And I'm just going to do a little bit romancing, of course, physical intimacy, and I'm just going to tenderly embrace one, and then I'm also going to do, let's just go up here and let's go ahead and woohoo. Okay, and our Sims just woohooed, so she was able to take somebody back home that she met off of a dating app. Okay, so that was the end of our date with Eduardo, and we did everything that we were supposed to do, and we ended up with a silver medal. So at this point, I think this is a great stopping point because Briana has done so much in this particular gameplay. If you've made it to the end, I would just like to say thank you so much for sticking around. And if you've enjoyed this video, just go ahead and like. And if you enjoyed my channel, go ahead and subscribe. And I will see you in some of my future content. See you later. Bye.